Welcome back. Well, if you're looking for the perfect restoration and you want everything to look just great, look no further than KBS Coatings. I'm here with Jim, and I tell you what, I have never seen something more beautiful than this old rear end that you have just completely gone through, and you've made it so everybody at home is going to be able to have the same results. Tell us a little bit about your company.
KBS Coatings, we realize the needs of the home restorer, the body shop, for a simple, effective way to restore that precious car they're working on. As a simple, take it from a rusty, crusty little situation here, clean it up, and coat it where it'll never rust again, and give you that showroom quality look.
Well, you have the process down, so we're able to accomplish just that. You start, there's a process involved, and step by step, it means that we're going to have success on the other end.
Correct. We've developed what we call our KBS three-step system. For starters, you would wire brush or somehow abrade off the loose, scaly situation you got going on here, whether it be with a wire wheel, wire brush, or even sandblasting is an excellent way of prepping the surface like that. Then we go with our AquaClean water-based cleaner degreaser. It's a high concentrated cleaner degreaser to remove any greases and oils and contaminants that are on the surface. That could be used either mixing in a bucket with hot water or using through your pressure washer to get the surface good and clean. After you rinse that off, let that dry. Our Rust Blast is a zinc phosphate phosphoric acid solution. The acid will gently etch the surface, dissolve the rust, and while it's doing that, it'll also leave behind a zinc residue. And the zinc also adds additional corrosion protection to the surface even before you put our paints on. It's an excellent prep for any paints, whether you're using KBS coatings or another type of coating. You rinse that off with water. Now you want the surface bone dry. Bone dry. It's a moisture cured urethane product. Single part, right out of the can, no mixing, no measuring. It can be brushed on, it can be sprayed on. Larger situations, we have companies where they'll roll it on. The idea behind the moisture cured urethane is it locks in the surface. That's why we call it rust seal. It seals the surface, protects that steel from the elements that allow rust to produce. It needs moisture and oxygen to produce rust. It's a non-porous coating. The moisture and oxygen can't get to the steel, therefore no more rust.
I tell you what, this is going to be a great process, and you're explaining to me earlier, right in front of us, this was actually just brushed on, and I would have bet the farm that it was sprayed on, but it comes out so beautiful.
Yeah, it just lays out beautiful like that. We've had a great response at the show here, and everybody walks by and people will argue with us whether we brush that or spray that on. And then the lucky thing is we'll have customers that have come by and say, nope, I've done the same thing to myself, and it looks just like that when you lay it down.
That is amazing. Now, in this application here, a little goes a long way.
Yeah, a quart, which is roughly about a quart of the rust seal, which is what we have on here. A quart of rust seal is about $38 retail. A quart will do a full-size car or truck frame 2 coats.
Wow.
Or you figure it'll cover about 50 square foot area if you're doing a firewall or floors or something like that. 50 square feet, a couple of coats.
Now, companion to this, if I have some headers or rotors or something like that, you're going to be able to help me out as well.
Correct. We have our high temperature coatings over here, which are for headers or manifolds, which are good to 1500 degrees, guaranteed it won't rust through, discolor, burn off, flake off. We got 6 colors available with more on the way.
And the way your process is, and because it just really seals out rust, I can expect this to look good a long time.
It'll outlive you and me.
Well, that's exactly what everybody out there wants. And with that said, I know you have to have the attention, all of our viewers. What is the best way for them to learn more about KBS Coatings and all the products you offer?
They go to our website, kbscoatings.com. Or they can call us toll free. We have a tech line. We have online support, which we answer till 10 p.m. every night. Because we know there's guys that get home after work, they might grab a little sandwich, go out to the garage, start working, and all of a sudden a question comes up. We want to be there for them.
Well, I tell you what, full service and great products to boot. I tell you, Jim, pleasure to have you on the show.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping by.